You know the drama is never ending. Don't let it get the best of you. And all the fake friends just keep pretending. That's how the little things get huge.
My name is Steph, and I am a donor-conceived queen and also a survivor. In this video, I am going to read a journal entry that I wrote. This will be one of my first times doing this, so I'm kind of excited. So let's get started. I was 23 when I found out I was pregnant with my first baby out of wedlock. I had been dating my boyfriend, now husband, for 7 years. We announced it to his parents first, and then to mine. My in-laws were very accepting and happy for us. However, my parents were very disappointed that I was pregnant before getting married. And my mom was furious. It ruined her perfect family image. After a few days of constant arguments, my parents offered to pay for our wedding, but it was conditional. They demanded that the wedding happened quickly and the pregnancy be kept undercover. We had to have the wedding quickly before my baby bumps started to show, and I wasn't allowed to tell anyone, which brought me so much depression and isolation. I had only 4 weeks to prepare for my wedding of 200 people that attended. It was extremely stressful. My mom sat me down a couple weeks before the wedding, and she had a long talk with me about how she wanted me to have an abortion. She even offered to take me to the doctor's appointment to have the procedure done. My mom was more concerned about her image, more than she was my well-being. But don't worry, of course, I didn't take her offer. Victory. Fast forward to after the wedding, I announced my pregnancy on Facebook. And yet again, my parents were enraged. But what was I supposed to do? Hide the birth of my first baby just to please my parents? Now, after finding out that I am donor conceived at the age of 32 years old, this painful memory resurfaced. The fact that my mom and my raising dad spent years trying to conceive a baby of their own. And yet, here my mom was trying to motivate me into terminating my firstborn. I wish I could say I was making this up. Hashtag donor conceived. I know that every life is a miracle, and my life is a miracle. And how I wish my parents saw it the same way. Keeping secrets for your parents is wrong, and your conception is a beautiful story. You shouldn't be afraid to tell the world. Shout it from the rooftops. I am donor conceived. I am a survivor. It's important to share our stories with each other to not only protect our future generations from incurring the same traumas that we went through, it's important to also bring light to unsafe people. Keeping secrets such as this is extremely toxic to your soul. I will not hide the fact that I am donor conceived for anyone. I am a miracle. I am blessed to be here, to be alive, to share my story. However, the circumstances in which I was brought up were extremely toxic and harsh. But I am proud of the woman I've become. I am proud that I am able to find the confidence to not be self-destructive and to uplift others by example. I choose every day to make healthy choices, and I love myself. That's the number one way to heal, is to love yourself, to invest in yourself, whether it's therapy, eating something healthy, drink more water, get more sleep, read a self-help book. These things can help. You just have to figure out how to start if you haven't started already. When I was 19, I put myself through therapy because I saw the self-destructive habits I was learning as a child and then a young adult. I wanted to change. I didn't want to be like my mom. I didn't want to grow up being so oppressed. I've always felt different from my family. I've always been the black sheep in my family. I knew that going to therapy was frowned upon in my family, and so I hid that from them. And I am ready to share that, yes, therapy is healthy. Get it. Go. Talk to someone if you haven't already. It's beneficial that survivors of abuse and sexual abuse be able to talk about it behind closed doors. And then maybe if you're ready, just maybe, you might be ready to say it out loud to the world, just like me. But of course, just take it one day at a time. Don't rush the process. And make sure to love yourself enough to say no. Put your foot down and tell your abusers no. I hope this helps someone today. And if you're listening to my message and you found inspiration in my video, please give me a like. Also, subscribe. I will be making more of these videos for the future, and take care.